Hello and welcome back, but not to another game, but to a preview video on MoAre5. I'm going to show you the brackets, gonna talk a little bit about the players and of course about the games I'm going to cast, probably starting with the round of 16, so round 3. I'm going to try and cast full sets again, like I've been doing in MoAre4 lately, and of course I'm going to try and finish MoAre4 before I'm going to round of 16 games. Maybe I'm going to show you single games or single sets from the round 1 and 2 as well. Let's go into the brackets right now. As you can see, there's a big bracket of 64 players. I want to show you 4 parts. First part here, as you can see, being led by the Viper, and I'm going to mention a few players. Most importantly, there's colors to show you what we have. Viper winning Master Arena 3, probably one of the favorites of the tournament, of course. He's probably the strongest player around right now. He has been winning a lot of tournaments, is a really, really strong player, so it could be interesting to see how far he gets. In my opinion, he is one of the favorite, like one of the top 3, top 4. And what else do we have here? Not sure about Bernard Rocher, number 32, 33. We have then Metal, a well-known arena player against Klavskis, who has been practicing arena over the last few weeks and months. I think could be interesting to see how Metal is going to do. Metal, of course, the favorite here. Also Melko, he was in the top 4 of Master Arena 4 tournament. King Marv, I think, is also an arena player, so it could lead to some interesting games. At least still, I think Melko should be the favorite here. Then we have Lix. Lix is a 2k4 player. He reached 2k4 on the 1v1 ladder, so very strong player in general. I guess more of an arena player, but he should be able to adapt, or an Arabia player, sorry, should be able to adapt here. We have then Keith, next colored, a known Russian arena player. Could be interesting to see how he's going to play against Lix. I think Keith is not easy to play against, but again, he hasn't been reaching the highest level on arena, so I don't know what's going to happen here. ACCM, almost 2k4 in the highest rating. He is also an Arabia player, I think, but could be interesting to see how he's going to play, most likely against John Slow Terror, who is in the game number 8 against ASCII Kerva. I think they scheduled already. And John Slow against ACCM might be a really interesting series. If it is, I'm probably going to cast that. Let's go into the next part of the brackets here, led by Vivi and backed, two players in blue. Both have the highest rating of 2k5 plus, so really strong players in general, and could be interesting to see how they're going to do. We have then Winchester, almost 2k4 in the highest rating. He's been playing very good against Stark on the Master Arena 4 tournament, so it should be interesting to see how he is probably going to play in round 2 against MoAre. MoAre, a well-known arena player, really strong as well, and he's facing Bulletgen. Want to mention him because if you haven't seen the podcast of Bulletgen, check it out. Really interesting, really fun to see with Dave, and a lot of guests actually in each podcast. Should be interesting to see for everybody. What else is going on? You can see game number 14, LB10 and Warrior, 2 arena players, or they are really good at arena. I think LB10 is playing a lot of different maps as well, but arena is something like his home. And Warrior also, I think, a good arena player. He's been participating in former Master of Arena tournaments. Could be interesting to see how they're going to play. Shafan, as far as I know, Chinese player with almost 2k4 rating. He should be really strong in general. Not sure about Lan. I think that's a player from Spain who recently started to play like in 2017 for a few months, or maybe for a year now. And I guess only on Arabia, or mostly on Arabia. I have no idea how he's going to play this. Don't have a lot of information about him. Let's continue. Second half or third quarter we have, and there's the spoiler alert actually. So if you don't want to get spoiled on Master Arena 4, better turn that video off now, because Eddie won Master Arena 4. Most of you should know that. And Eddie, one of the favorites to win this tournament in my opinion, as well as Viper. Let's see how far he can go. Not sure about Rubenstock and Siesta here. CL reached 2k4, very strong Chinese player. And Yannick in the top 4 in the Master Arena 4 tournament. So he was playing very strong here. Yannick is going to play against Ovenka in the first round. Ovenka, actually an arena player. I'm not sure how active he is, not sure how many 1v1s he did, but both players from the Czech Republic, so should be a friendly game with Yannick probably a favorite, but Ovenka may be able to take a game. I don't know, let's see how this is going to end. Slam then, winning Master of Arena 2 as far as I'm concerned. One of the best players on the field as well on Arena. Back then against FedEx, it was just such a nice series, and he's probably going to face Feanor, the Master here. Not a real arena player, but is really strong in arena. So let's see how he's going to do here against Slam. Hopefully, I guess this should be the second round's game. We have then Tim, 2K4 player, very well known from the feud against Viper, like the grass, whatever is coming from Tim saying he wanted to grass Viper's sister, something like that. I think you know that story. And then in the end here, Dracon, very well known arena player as well, against Wanderers, who as far as I know is an arena player too. Of course, Dracon a little bit higher rated, he's probably the better player, but could be interesting to see how Dracon won a single arena player, one of the arena players that are well known in the arena community, to fight against Eddie, Slam, Yannick, Tim, CL, whatsoever. Let's see how far he can actually go against Tim. This should be interesting games here. And the last part of the bracket, including Doubt, the player who reached 2K6 well, and I think he's the top-rated player ever on this random map 1v1 ladder with 2,615 elo points. So he is leading that list. Seeded number 3, he should be really good, not on arena in particular, but in general he's a very good player and he knows how to play arena as far as I know. Going to face Dench probably, I'm not sure how Naruto is, but I think Dench should be the favorite here because Dench, or VRK Cage, and aka, he has been playing in former Master of Arena tournaments and he's a pretty good arena player in my opinion. Let's see how this is going to happen. Maybe Naruto can surprise us, don't really know him. Stefan then, a very well-known arena player. He reached 2K4 as well. He came from HD, I think at least. So he has been improving over the last year by, I think, almost 300 points. Was 2K1 in the Master Arena 4 tournament and now 2K4 suddenly the highest rating he ever achieved. Probably going to face Stark in the second round, and Stark also in the top 4 of the Master Arena 4 tournament, a very strong player. Not sure how this is going to end, but this should give us very good games here. And in the last parts we have then Tato, a very strong player all around. His highest rating also was 2K4 plus, I think. And as far as I remember, he won Master of Mega Random, so he should be able to adapt to any situation. Not sure about Pete Mattel, Desert Fox here, Hera. As far as I know, an Arabia player, not Arena, but Arabia, 2K4 player, not sure how good he's going to be. Not sure about Maya, seeded 22, is he an Arabia player, is he an Arena player? To be honest, I have no idea. But I'm really looking forward to this tournament. As you can see, 64 players and I think like 25 more signups that didn't make the cut. Cut was around 1800, so it's like 21K, 2K1 at least in the rating in general. We have a lot of players that are 2K plus, 2K1 plus, 2K2 plus. So this should give us a really interesting tournament. And I hope I am going to be able to cast as many games as possible. Of course, they're going to be streams. So I hope they're going to be streams like Memp and T90 Official should cast a lot of games in my opinion, because that's what they're going to do. They have a lot of viewers, a lot of followers, a lot of subscribers actually. Good job by both. And we might see Zero Empire's back or maybe Katsuni and Woobly Official. So see you around, see you there. See you in the next games.